Kia ora, welcome to my happy place. I thought I'd just do a little look through of my journal today. I've been sick for a couple of weeks and I sort of haven't got back into doing much. I'm trying to catch up on my um, altered playing cards and other things and groups that I do, but I sort of need a little bit of boost for my creativity. So I've been doing journaling now. Well, the first date I put on this was August, but I started a little bit before that. So I think it was about end of May that I started doing journaling. So I thought I'd do a little flip through and go from there. Hopefully it'll spark my creativity again. This is my front page. So I think this was basically one of the first things I ever did. Yeah, I don't really know what I was doing then. I don't know much more now, but let's put it into. So it's just a wipe off page. I was just starting to learn to do stenciling with what is it called? Texture paste. These were my very first things. I did this one for my granddaughter. This one must have been done in June because it's got June 15 on it, so I'm pretty sure that's when I started, and it was winter here. This was my first attempt at all different layering. And this was in June. This one was in August. That was my first go at doing flowers. And this was my first mixed media girl after watching Kelly Donovan. This was when I first did tissues in my art. And this was my first go at whimsical birds. This one here was, well, it wasn't deli paper, it was baking paper. It's not so successful, but I've just received a package from Amazon of deli paper, so I'll be getting into that. This was my first whimsical house. This was a free picture on the internet that I downloaded and then did some doodling on. This was a tree that I can see from my backyard that I did for Think Pink. And that was all I did last year. That was all I did last year. And it was getting pretty thick, so I thought that I would start doing only one side. And this was my first mission with Mike Deacon. And this was my first prompt with art journal prompts with Deb. I love this. This is my butterfly girl that I did with Eileen McGuinness. I went on the internet and got a photo, a picture, and then I drew the picture and altered it to so it was different. There's prompt 2. And, prompt 3, travel. And this is things come up. That's prompt 4, which was best friends. And then this one here was another around the world art with Eileen McGuinness. And I have a ceramic statue of this that my sister did for me. So I more or less copied that. Celebrate your art. This was mission 2 with Mike. And this was your favourite thing in art journal prompts. And this one here was buttons, art journal prompts. And my husband's grandmother had a button tin or jar that my children used to play with all the time. This one here I did with her name escapes me. She is Fairy. Rita, is it? I think. I did one of her free classes for that one. This is art journal prompt, love. And this one was Rita 2 or The Witch. I'm not quite sure. I think it was the combination one, and it was the cabaret or carnival. I had to go at that. This one is prompt 8. Quite sure what the prompt was, but I did discover the beauty of every single day, so I think it was beauty or something like that. I'm not quite sure. This one was funny face, and this was my first actual drawing where I did the background and then just gessoed the background and drew it, so I was quite pleased with that. I'm not a very good drawer. Up until 12 months ago I did stick figures, much to the delight of my children and grandchildren. This was Mike's mission for March. And this was prompt 10. And it was spring, I think, or winter. I'm not quite sure what the prompt was for that actually. I should write them down, I suppose. So I got this out of a magazine. That was my first attempt at really drawing a tree, so I was quite pleased with that. And this was prompt 12. I don't really know what that was either. I'm going to have to go back and write them on, all of it, I think. But this here I did my dragonfly. I think it was dragonflies or something like that was the prompt. With my, what are they called? Lindy Stamp Gang sprays. I just sprayed all various ones on after I just sewed it black, I think, because it came out quite cool. Very pleased with that. It's all, I don't know if you can see it, but it really glistens and glimmers. This here was a napkin, one of my favourites. This was another drawing a tree, putting a little bit of texture on it. This one was relax. And copying Eileen McGuinness's little dot flowers. This was my first attempt at pick up sticks, and I really struggled with it. In Mike's, he does a video of his version of it first. These ladies, they don't put these up until the end, so I was sort of a bit flying low, blind on that one, but I really liked this picture and I wanted to use it, so that's what I did. This one here was Dream, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but this here is a stamp, a gorgeous stamp that I received off Nikki Parr for a surprise birthday present, along with quite a bundle of other stuff, which was really awesome. And I think this here was my first use of my Delusion paints. This was another Mike Deacon mission, and it was tickets. Oh, this is a tissue. This was prompt number. I did not write it on. How naughty! Must be 11, I think. And I used what did I use? A polymer medium to do the rain. Wasn't very happy after I'd done it with my rainbow, was a bit fat, but I did it. Quite like this page here, was just all the rub-offs, and I think it turned out really cool. This is another prompt, and it was flowers, I think. And this here was a Laurie's Make-A-Wish, and I wished for Julie Nutting Dolls stamped on text paper, and Melinda from Australia sent me a nice bundle of stuff. It was really awesome, and that she'd already coloured that on one of her excuse me, on one of her paint jelly prints. It was really cool. This prompt was lyrics, and Deb did hers on Prince. UB40 is my favourite band, and Red Red Wine is my favourite of their songs, especially their reggae version rather than Neil Diamond's. Mind you, I am a Neil Diamond fan as well. So, and I love red wine, but unfortunately I can't drink it anymore. It doesn't like my stomach, or my stomach doesn't like it. And this one was Heart, and this was a stencil that I've got. my daughter's bought me for Christmas. So I use that. And that's the last. That's the last that I've done. I've got a little bit left in my journal. I didn't realise when I started that everybody uses different journals for different groups and that, but my budget doesn't allow me to do that. And this is just it's called a visual diary. The pages are not mixed media or anything like that. They're a reasonable weight, not too bad. So that is my little skip through of my art journaling journey so far. And I have 2 to do. I have a pick up sticks and a mission one to do. So hopefully this has given me some inspiration to get on and do them. And I will do a crafting video again soon. I think I might have a go at doing iCads. I've done a couple. I've done one for a swap, and I've got a lot of backgrounds that I've wiped up paint with, so I think I might have a go at doing that and some ATCs. So thank you for being with me. Kia kaha, stay strong, and I'll catch you again soon.